Hello, hi everyone. Welcome back. Today we are going to look at Paperclip, which is one of the most interesting open source agent orchestration projects I have seen recently. Most AI tools help single agent work. Paperclip does something different. It helps you run company of agents. So instead of opening multiple codecs or cloud code sessions and losing track of what each one is doing, you can create a company, hire agents, assign work, monitor progress, and control costs from one dashboard. Today, I'll show you what Paperclip is, how to set it up locally, how to create a company and agents, and then we will assign one real task or we can say issue to an agent and watch it work. So, what is Paperclip? Paperclip is an open source orchestration system for what it call zero human companies. It's a Node.js server and with a React UI, and its job to not replace Claude or Codex. Its job to organize them. So think of it like this: Codex and Claude Code can be the employees. Paperclip is the company layer on the top with org chart, budgets, governance, ticket system, and a goal alignment and activity tracking. And one very important thing, Paperclip is not a chatbot, not a workflow drag and drop builder, and not rally meant for just one single agent. It's designed for teams of agents working toward company goals. Why we should use instead of Cloud Code or Codex? If you only have one agent and one task, Paperclip may be overkill. But once you have multiple agents, multiple goals, recurring work, and you want visibility and control, this starts to make sense more for you. The key idea is individual agent tool do the execution, but Paperclip gives you orchestration, persistent task tracking, budgets, agent hierarchy, audibility, and heartbeats. So the agent can wake up and do work and report status. So Paperclip is self-hosted, so you can run it locally. The quickest path is this npx paperclip AI onboard command. If you want more control, you can clone the repo, install dependency using pnpm, and run locally. It start the app on the localhost 3100 port, and for local development it automatically create an embedded postgres databases, so you don't need to separately install postgres. So let's try to run this command to run it locally. So here I am running my terminal, so let's copy paste this command. Yes, so it will take few seconds to basically onboard Paperclip. Once it set up, it will open it in the browser, and then we will set up a company. So here you go. It started the Paperclip server on the localhost 3100 port. So here how it's look on the onboarding page. So in Paperclip, the company is main container. This is where your mission agents and work live. I'm creating a simple software focused company for this demo. Skills hats dev. You can think of this as your AI organization. Instead of managing a random disconnected session, you create a structured environment where agents have roles, na, reporting lines, and company context. Okay, so let's go next. Here you can name your first agent, like company can have a CEO, right? So you can name it CEO or something else, whatever you want. So I'll left default value. So you can use the adaptive type like Claude Core or Codex. There can be multiple like Gemini, OpenCode, Cursor, whatever you want. So I have Codex subscription, so I'll go with Codex. Okay, and then you can paste the working directory where you mostly work. So this is my working directory. So here I will paste. So you have, if you are using Mac, so make sure you are pasting from /user. Okay, so it will be the full path of the working directory, and then you can choose the model, which model you want, like Codex 5.3, GPT-4. So I'm just leaving the default, and then next. Here it will create some heartbeat.md file, how it will run basically this agent. So we will leave the default for now and move ahead. So it's now ready to launch. It will create a company name skillheads dev. Then the first agent will be CEO with Codex locally. So I have set up locally my Codex, so it will use my current setup only. It will not going to do any extra setup. Now let's create an open issue. So it's saying like the working directory not found. So let me fix, this is my project. So let pwd and copy this. So how you can fix this? So here you are seeing this agent. You can go in the configuration, and then here you can basically do save. So it will set up the agent, basically this agent. You can like run heartbeat, so it will try to run again. Here we can monitor, can close this. So this is the dashboard, how it's look. Here you can check how many agents, task in progress, monthly spends, no, pending approval or not. So here our agents, currently it's configured now. If we can check their progress, like it's currently in progress. It's creating like heartbeat and some other necessary files to set up this paperclip. You can monitor all the logs. So setting the founding engineer agent. So if we go in the org chart, you can see the CEO and the founding engineer, right? If I go in the dashboard, here you can see there is one pending approval. It's saying I created one, basically a founding engineer. We can approve, so it will add the founding engineer agent as well. So now we have two agents ready, CEO and founding engineer. Let's try to assign one task to our agent. So for agent, let's try to create a snack game in HTML, CSS, and JS. We will assign this task to founding engineer. Currently, let's leave the project blank. So in the description, you can give a full proper description, what exactly you need, what are the requirements, some logic, the output, right, and some acceptance criteria, so that Claude or Codex work properly. So I pasted some instruction here, and here you can assign the status of this issue and the priority. Let's take it. Once I click create issue, so it start picking the task. Here you can see it's live now. When we click, we will go in the task. and here you can see the founding engineer is working now. So if we go in our VS Code and the folder, here is our the project folder. This is the agent folder that Paperclip automatically created while setting up. So once this founding engineer complete the task, we should see some output here. So here you can see the index.html is created by the agent. So it started creating files. So actually let me run this also. So I'm running with live server. So here you can see some output are visible now. So I think it's still running. So it's now adding CSS and JavaScript. We can see the output here. Can refresh. Yeah, it's working now. Now it's saying like it's finished the work and save the files here. So if we check here, all the three files are visible, and let's go the output. So let's test actually. So let's start. Okay, yeah, it's working. So here you can assign tasks to your agents. So in the next video, we will try to set up multiple agents like 2 3 developers, engineers, and we will try to assign tasks so that we can see how they work parallelly. Okay, thank you.